Hi everyone, we're here to talk about something that affects millions of college students but often goes unseen, anxiety, specifically generalized anxiety disorder.
Our campaign, the hashtag Breathe and Reach Challenge, uses TikTok to normalize conversation about anxiety, reduce stigma, and connect students to real resources.
We're focusing on college students aged 18 to 22, a group experiencing record levels of stress and anxiety, especially due to social and academic pressures.
Generalized anxiety disorder, or commonly known as GAD, is a chronic mental health condition characterized by excessive and persistent worry, tension, and nervousness for at least 6 months. Common symptoms include, but are not limited to, increased muscle aches or soreness, impaired concentration, irritability, or difficult sleeping.
Even if you don't have generalized anxiety disorder, college can be stressful for many students. You can reach out to your campus's resources for help with academic stress.
We chose TikTok because it's where this audience already spends their time. Using trends, duets, and short videos, we can make mental health education relatable and real.
Research shows that about 8% of adults experience GAD, and college students face even higher rates. Anxiety affects focus, sleep, and overall well-being.
But stigma stops a lot of students from getting help because they think people would judge them, even though most people actually support mental health treatment.
Some common stigmas surrounding generalized anxiety disorder are that people with anxiety are simply overreacting or worrying too much, that their fears are not legitimate or serious, that they should be able to just calm down, or that anxiety is a sign of weakness or poor coping skills. Others may assume that individuals with generalized anxiety disorder are unstable, overly emotional, or incapable of handling everyday responsibilities, which can lead to misunderstanding and judgment rather than support and empathy.
Generalized anxiety disorder can look different from person to person. Anxiety is not one size fits all. While some people experience constant worry or racing thoughts, others might feel it more through physical symptoms. For some, anxiety shows up as irritability or difficulty concentrating, while others may seem calm on the outside but feel overwhelmed internally. The ways people cope with anxiety also vary widely.
Studies show that social media campaigns can successfully share health information. For example, an Instagram campaign improved students' healthy habits by using short, engaging content.
And TikTok's authenticity makes it even better. Research shows users connect more with creators who share honest personal stories, exactly what our campaign encourages.
The hashtag Breathe and Reach Challenge is simple and positive. Here's how it works.
Start with doing a breathing exercise of your choice. Next, say a myth-busting fact, something like, anxiety is common and treatable. Third, name a resource you trust. At my school, I will turn to the Counseling and Wellness Center at UF for treatment on disorders like anxiety. Finally, tag 2 friends and duet.
If you check out the link right above, it'll connect you to free resources and peer tools.
We'll track engagement through views, shares, and clicks, and partner with campus counseling services to see if more students are reaching out for support.
Our goal is to make anxiety feel as normal as talking about finals or relationships, because mental health is a part of our everyday lives. What are you looking at?
Oh, it's the hashtag Breathe and Reach Challenge. You should try it.
What is that?
It's a challenge to help reduce anxiety and do some breathing exercises.
That sounds kind of silly.
I know it may seem silly or a little bit cringy, but it's actually really useful in helping people with anxiety. It's really helpful because the breathing exercises can help you lower your heart rate, find a sense of calm, and it also helps stop the stigma and connect you to real resources.
Wow, I didn't know that. Maybe I'll try it.
Another great thing about our challenge is that it's free to use and easy.
That means everyone can participate.
It is important to our campaign that the hashtag Breathe and Reach Challenge is free and easy to use. A major barrier to receiving help or even being aware of something that you may be struggling with is financial reasons. Seeing a therapist or doctor may be too expensive for some. Having a challenge that can be seen and participated in for free will help raise awareness and bring those who try it a sense of peace at no cost. It is important to note, however, that help from a licensed mental health professional should be considered if one is able to and experiencing symptoms of GAD. If one is able to and experiencing symptoms of GAD.
In our research, we found that the most prominent barriers to help seeking were a personal desire to solve the problem independently, financial concerns, and embarrassment or shame. Using the health belief model to examine intention to seek care, the study found that these belief constructs explained approximately 38% of the variance in intention to seek treatment. If you're struggling here at UF, go to the Counseling and Wellness Center. They have so many great resources. And if you're in a crisis, call 352-392-1575. And they also take crisis walk-ins at Peabody Hall.
Guys for watching and helping us break down stigma on generalized anxiety disorder.
Bye.
Because the first step to reducing stigma
Is starting the conversation.